So I stopped by Fox's Den here, put in 20 bucks, almost lost it, then went back to $18 or something. Decided to get out. I only lost a couple of bucks. Got a free Coke. Actually a $2 Coke, I guess, huh? Anyway, machine didn't seem like it wanted to pay, so get out while the getting's good. So I'm at Fox's Den. We got Wendy's over here next door, and then we got a little Mexican restaurant here. Pretty good little place to eat too. Nice warm night. Be a good night to be out running around on the Velusa. Seen quite a few bikes running around. Cleaned all the bugs off my windscreen. A lot of bugs this time of year. Fred Meyer, O'Reilly Auto Parts, Burger King. Used to be Arby's right here, now it's Cascade Community Credit Union. Built a new building and everything. There's a place here called Pita Pit. I've never ate there before. Didn't even know it was there. Pita Pit. Sizzlers. We got Rodeo Steakhouse. Got Walgreens. Now we're at the corner of Stewart Parkway and Garden Valley. Got Bi-Mart over there. Carlos Jr. Got the mall over there. There's a Corvette. So I'm about 5 miles, a little 5.5 maybe miles from home. Yeah, I really do like this bike. It's fun. But I don't like riding it around a lot because I don't want to wear out my tires. That sounds stupid, huh? Well, it wouldn't be, except for I got other bikes I can ride. I like to save my tires for going like up the river like today. That was a blast. When I got this bike, it had a brand new, well, fairly, it looked like it was almost new, Dunlop Road Smart tire. Just got passed by a copper. Wow. Copper. Guess I'm not going over the speed limit. You know, lots of times I don't really even pay attention to the speed limit. I just go about what I think it should be going. So I was gonna let this person pass me, but pretty warm night. All I got on's a long sleeve t-shirt, and I'm not too awfully cold. It gets a little colder as we leave town here. We're still on Garden Valley. Looks foggy or something. Cloudy. Then we turn off of Garden Valley onto, I don't even know what it's called, Melrose Road? I think this is called Melrose Road. We're headed to Melrose, so it makes sense. Melrose Road, yes. Darley Drive. Never heard of Darley Drive. You know, when you live in an area, you don't really look at the signs. You just know where you're going. And then somebody asks you how to get to your house, and you go, you can't remember the name of the road. You're on it every day, but you don't know the name of it. We got Cruise Farms here. this thing runs nice. Smooth and fast. But a ZX14 would be about twice as much power as this bike. And about 2/3 the gas mileage. We're crossing over the South Umpqua River right here. If I don't hit a deer, we'll be doing good. That's why I don't go too crazy fast out here. I bought this bike right up here. We see that sign, that green sign right there. I think it's called Laurel. This bike was parked right there for sale when I bought it. And I found it on Craigslist. I seen it when I was driving by and I never really gave it much thought. Then I got on Craigslist and I seen it on Craigslist, so I went down and checked it out. Got the phone number on Craigslist. Wrote it down to the same direction we're going here. I wrote it down to the Melrose store and back. Decided to buy it. Oh, actually, I took it back. I take that back. I wrote it to the mechanic shop, and he told me the front rotors were warped, which I should have. I kind of knew that already. So I took it back to the guy, and I said, well, you know, I might be interested in it. I think he was asking 17 or 18 for it. And I said, well, I want to find out how much rotors cost, because it needs front rotors, I said, before I buy it. And he goes, I'll tell you what, I'll sell it to you for $1,500 and I'll throw in 2 helmets. So I thought, well, fair enough. The helmets weren't great, but $1,500. Melrose School right here. I think it's worth $1,500. I mean, I might have a hard time selling it for. I bet I could sell it for $1,500. But I'd probably put. Well, I went through. I was starting to tell you I had Road Smart tires. This had like a practically new Dunlop Road Smart tire on the back, and I liked it. It seemed to corner good. It seemed to hold up good. It had the dual compound, I believe, where it had a harder compound in the middle and a softer compound on the outside. And I can't remember if the front tire was a match. I cannot remember what the front tire was. Anyhow, that Road Smart, I got about 6,000 miles out of it. Somewhere in that neighborhood. And it was starting to look wore out, and I thought, you know, it was starting to get wore. You could see it was wearing, but it looked like it had a couple of thousand more miles in it. But once it started getting wore that bad, it didn't last very long. Of course, I was riding it up the river. I was riding it pretty hard. I don't think I got another 1,000 miles out of that tire. So at about 5,000, I noticed it was really, a little over 5,000, I noticed it was really starting to wear, and I thought, well, you got 1 or 2 more thousand. I think I only put maybe 500 more miles on it. Decided it was time to change it. I know a lot of people run them until they're completely bald, but when you got a sport bike, you want to ride it like a sport bike. At least I do. And when your tires gets to that point, there's a deer. There's a little buck too, isn't it? Yeah, little buck. Little forking horn. Wonder what he's gonna do. Oh, there's another deer right there. Oh, he's gonna go back, I guess. I don't have any flashers on this bike. Warm cars behind me. I don't know what that other deer is, but he decided to cross the road. Never did see the other deer to see if it was a buck or what it was. But we're real close to my house, and that's why I don't haul ass at night, especially out here. It sets you up for a real messed up day, for a real bad day. It's kind of like Cycle Cruiser. I kind of like Cycle Cruiser. You should check him out. He's alright. He don't ride very fast, and he's really into the safety shit, but which is fine. He gives people a lot of advice and tells them they should be safe, wear bright colors, shouldn't be riding fast on the road. Where am I gonna park this bike? Well, I wonder how my old dog's doing. Well, I wasn't thinking when I pulled in here. This thing does not turn very sharp. Well, this is the pretty much the parking spot for this bike. I got three bikes that are uncovered. Guess I better cover them up. Hey, I made it home without hitting a deer. That's a bonus. It's pretty warm out here tonight. I guess that cloud cover is kind of holding in the heat. Well, I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one.